Georgie Lu, and welcome to the SheerLuxe show. Today, we're almost halfway through Advent calendar time, which means lots more Christmas content. Lou will be here with her pick of the best knits on the high street right now. From cozy to glam, she has you covered. Then we have another cooking tutorial from Chef Sarah Turner. This time, she's showing us how to make the red cabbage of all red cabbages. Earlier this week, the team sat down with the one and only David Gandy for his best fashion moments to his wardrobe essentials. He's got a new brand for men and women, and you won't want to miss it. We also have some party wear inspiration to help you decide what to wear to your most glamorous social gatherings this season. And finally, Heather is here sharing her top gifts for the family. But first, December may be full of fun, but all that overindulging makes it harder than ever to keep your wellness on track. With that in mind, I'm joined by two women who are here to share their combined wisdom about keeping your gut and skin happy and healthy over the festive period. Welcome dietitian and specialist, Dr. Rossi, and master facialist and skincare expert, Michaella Bolder. Hi, ladies.
Hello. It's so nice to be back. I can't remember the last time I was here.
Oh, it's lovely to have you.
Ever ago.
You're looking gorgeous, very glam.
Christmas parties though.
I know.
Heavy from the weekend.
I'm feeling it this week, and my husband was like, "You need to get some sleep this weekend. It's ramping up."
Yeah.
Are you
ready.
feeling it?
I'm feeling it a little bit. I feel like work is still so busy at the moment. So Christmas parties for me, and with the little one at home, I'm kind of a bit like, I'll go for an hour and drive home. I know, I'm one of those women at the moment. God, that's why I'm so dressed up today. This is like my Christmas party.
That's why you're glowing. So we need to crack over the mulled wine for you, Michaella. Yeah. You are glowing. It's not good for us though, is it? I mean, we wrote a piece on liver health last week. That was on the site. I was like, do I read it? Don't I? Shall I just come back to it in January? You are a gut specialist, Megan. Booze, gut,
look,
they're not friends, are they?
they aren't friends. But the good news is it doesn't mean you have to go teetotal. You can still have small amounts of alcohol. I mean, on the weekend, I may have had one too many mojitos. And, the thing you need to keep in mind is that in our gut, we literally have trillions of bacteria. And they're living things. So if we overdo on the alcohol, we need to kind of beg for forgiveness the next day. So what I do the next day is have things like prebiotic foods, which feed our gut bacteria. And, those sorts of little sneaky things you add in. I have smoky baked beans. They really do nourish the gut.
Smoky baked beans?
Yeah, they're
amazing.
amazing.
A Heinz baked bean?
No. I make it. I mean, it's super easy. What
Okay.
I do, I know that if
That's
I'm
not
Palpatine, like, woo, when did I bring that
I
up?
can do
I
that.
probably should bring it up. But actually in mine, I've loaded with all different types of plants, which essentially nourish the gut bacteria.
This is your pink ticket, ladies. You're basically saying you can repair some of the damage the next day via plant-based foods. So smoky baked beans, not the Heinz variety. What are other good foods that you can eat the day after?
Well, essentially there are 6 plant-based food groups. You've got your whole grains, your nuts and seeds, your legumes, your beans and your pulses, your fruit, your veg, and your herbs and your spices. And what's really important for the gut is actually that your diet contains all 6 plant-based food groups. So things like grainy sourdough the next day with your smoky baked beans is great.
Delicious.
Add some wilted spinach and some garlic in there. Garlic is another good prebiotic food. So those sorts of things is really, I think, important to really nourish the gut bacteria. But of course, we do know that if you can, the night of the party, not overdo on alcohol, like every second drink, have something like a kombucha.
Can you just give us a top to bottom, really healthy day after a night out? If you really want to say sorry to your gut and, get back on the straight and narrow, what might breakfast, lunch, supper and snacks look like?
Yeah, so absolutely having the seeded sourdough with some of my smoky beans and add some live yogurt on top. Live yogurt contains the good bacteria, so that's always my go-to. And I prep it the day before. So for lunch, I usually go a little bit lighter, something like a mixed salad with different grains in it, something like buckwheat and quinoa.
Yum.
Those I get the actual the packs of the different diverse grains. So you literally put them in the microwave.
Gourmet grains.
Aren't they great?
Oh my God. Do you know I discovered the pesto ones the other day?
Oh, I haven't tried
They
them.
are, Hodge is nodding, rocket, pesto grains, balsamic,
Amazing.
so healthy, so good.
Yeah. And then for dinner, I'd probably have something like a stir fry. Again, I'm not going to go and chop everything up, but just like the mixed, you buy them from most supermarkets, the mixed types of plants. So like the cabbage and the tomatoes and the peppers and all of that sort of stuff. So when you think about gut health, it's about diversity.
Yeah.
Instead of just going like, oh, I'm having broccoli for dinner, actually get the mixed pack of the veg, because each different type of plant actually contains different types of chemicals that feed and nourish our gut bacteria.
What about drinking alcohol on the night? Is there anything you'd advise people stay off? That, I mean, alcohol's alcohol, none of it's great for you, but are there better types than others? If you're going to drink, would you say, right, have a vodka and soda? I find that quite boring personally, but that's what you're going to say, isn't it?
No. Actually, we know that red wine can be beneficial for the gut. Of course, if you have any more than 150 mils, those anti-inflammatory benefits of red wine actually become inflammatory.
Spirits, anything you'd advise?
Again, it
It's
comes
better
down to
than
the
others?
quantity and your
Okay.
mixes. So, if you've got a sensitive gut, having things like a lot of ciders, it's got a lot of this fructose in it, can cause things like the bloating and extra loose poops the next day. So you might want to avoid them.
Loose poops. Love it. Okay. And just while we're on the gut, before we move on to skin, I mean, they're so interlinked, aren't they?
Absolutely.
But any other precautions, things you can do? Are you a probiotic girl?
Yeah, so probiotics is a fascinating area. So essentially, for those who don't know, they're the live microorganisms.
Yeah.
And there are some areas of research where it's really, recommended to take a specific probiotic, but I wouldn't just take any probiotic. But, talking about the gut and the skin connected, it's this fascinating new area of research called the gut-skin axis. And I think we can all kind of relate how we treat our gut often plays out on our skin. So like I said, when I had one too many mojitos, you kind of feel it on your skin.
It's just your gut health is reflecting, it pushes onto everything else, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's like
one
a
of those.
second brain, isn't it? It's
Yeah,
like
that's
a-
what they
it's
say, isn't
reflected,
it?
yeah.
Michaela, talk to us about the impact of, this festive period on our skin.
Okay.
What can we do? How can we protect it? How can the gut affect it? I mean, you are glowing. I mean, clearly you aren't staying longer than an hour at that party, because my skin ain't looking like that. And I'm not very good at going home. What can we do?
Don't beat yourself up. I do have a lot of clients that feel so bad the next day that they actually add to the inflammatory response from alcohol by being stressed. So immediately is inflammation. So if you suffer from rosacea, eczema, acne, everything is going to be heightened.
It's going to flare up, isn't it?
Absolutely, yes. So there are things that you can do. For example, what you were saying earlier about choosing your drinks. Yes, we can choose drinks, but not everyone does, because they might love a gin and tonic, and I also think and a champagne and a white wine. But if you can choose, then choose right, especially if you really are trying to look after and care for your skin. So first of all, definitely try and choose the right drink if you can, and eat your way through it as well the next day. Oh, it's so easy to want to get a burger and chips the next day. I know that.
I'm with you. I have to say, it's just not worth it.
It's not worth it
I'm
for the
almost
long
healthier
term.
the day after, which I know is weird to a lot of people, but I think the self-loathing of feeling jaded and then eating crap is just, it's not worth it.
It's just
is
like
it?
a downward
I'm with Megan,
spiral.
yeah.
Like we said this morning, for me, if I'm taking away, so I'm drinking, so I'm actually kind of damaging my body, but I'm taking away from my body. The next day I go in hard. So I'll make sure that I'm putting the right foods in my body. I'm taking my collagen, I'm taking my supplements. I drown myself with water, hot water and lemon, and skincare. So making sure I have cold tools or even like great big spoons in the fridge, ready for the morning, straight on my face. So immediately draining away any inflammation, any puffiness around the eyes. Maybe you've only had 5 hours sleep. If you're like me, I can't sleep when I've drunk because I just wake up with heart palpitations all night long, thinking I should never have drunk that espresso martini. So immediately.
That's why you're awake, you're drinking espresso martini. But you are the queen of facial massage. In fact, you did an amazing piece of content for us on our Instagram. So dig it out and find it.
Head over. Yeah, that is definitely going to be a game changer in the morning. So immediately wash your face, splash your face 30 times with cold water. Just be over the sink and keep going and keep going. And that cold water will immediately close the pores. It will reinvigorate, get the blood circulation going. So cleaning my skin, perhaps adding an exfoliator or just a exfoliating toner just to try and get that cell turnover working. Make sure that my skin's invigorated. Hydration serums, sheet masks, Also pop your sheet masks in the fridge the night before.
Okay.
So when you wake up in the morning and you're massaging your serums into your face with your cold spoons, and then some facial massage when you've got a facial oil on, it's just incredible because you'll feel lifted, you'll feel lighter, and you'll feel better about yourself.
Well, I need my skin to feel like yours. I need to get on with that. Can we talk about serums? We are here today in partnership with Lancome to talk about their advanced Genifique serum. Talk to us about a serum and the role it's got to play. I mean, you have just mentioned it. What does it do? Because I'm a massive fan, I have to say, of their Teint Idole concealer. That is my secret weapon, and that's not an ad. We're here to talk about the serum, but that concealer is the one. It's got it was a dofer, isn't it? That bit on the
applicator.
It's got a great big thing.
Yeah,
I got it on today. It has quite big bags.
And I'm really fussy with concealers because I'm really dehydrated. I feel like they tug when I'm trying to apply them.
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm more someone who goes to makeup when I want to get rid of the signs of a hangover, not so much the skin. So it really interests me that you're talking about a serum and the role it plays. I mean, I guess it makes sense. Your skin needs moisture, doesn't it, when it's
It does.
dehydrated?
You know, healthy skin is hydrated
Yeah,
skin.
yeah.
Hydrated skin is healthy skin. And I know it's so easy to say, well, I am hydrated, but actually none of us are really hydrated. We have to continuously work every day to hydrate internally and externally.
So what is in it that makes it so good?
So what makes it so good, first of all, is the fact that it has 7 different pre and probiotics, which is relating to yourself and the gut. So that's about preserving and keeping the skin integrity. So that's the strength of the skin. So if you think of the skin like a brick wall, the cement is the health of your skin. So when you have inflammation, rosacea,
that bit,
it starts to break down. And you need the pre and probiotic balance alongside hyaluronic acid to put that back into place to make your brick wall strong again. And it's the exterior of our skin. So yes, we are waterproof, but we're also preventing bacteria from getting in. So we need to keep up to date with that. We need to make sure the balance of our skin is there, and that is through the pre and probiotics. That is for the skin health and the skin strength. The hyaluronic acid is like your builders when you're building a house. So they're your groundworks. You won't necessarily see your builders, but you know that your house is fantastic and it's standing up for years. That is the job of the hyaluronic acid.
You hope so anyway.
Now, it doesn't have any fragrance, but there are still people out there that have sensitive skins that are probably waving, going, I have sensitive skin, I've used it, my skin can't take it. So
I was going to say there are 3 bottles sitting there. And
you were confused when I said they didn't change the
Can
bottle.
I just have a look at that one?
This, yes. So
I need this in my life, clearly.
They have decided to come out with Advanced Genifique Sensitive. Now, this is for sensitive skin, those that are screaming out saying that I have sensitive skin. Yes, there are 2 very different things. You either have sensitive skin, which is your skin type, or you have sensitized skin. Sensitized would be from if you've had chocolate or you've been out at night. This is going to be a really great serum for you at night time.
And that's the one I need. Then you can have that back.
All right, we'll do a nice swap. Make sure you do a nice click. Get that serum in there. There is ferulic acid and vitamin E, which is really, really great for soothing and inflammation.
Okay. Morning and night with these serums?
I would do morning and night, just so you get the benefits of all ingredients then.
Okay. And under your moisturiser?
Under your moisturiser, after you've cleansed. You can even layer serums as well, add 2 or 3 applications.
Okay. Before we wrap up, any final tips on skin health at this time of year? Any other tips and tricks?
Hydration, layering. Sheet mask offers you so much hydration. If you have acne, then get your clay masks out.
I love that you're on the sheet mask bandwagon because they sort of seem so gimmicky, but they're really good,
They're really good. They are packed with like a bottle of serum in a packet.
Yeah.
So always like feed it through to make sure you don't drag out all of the serum and then leave the rest of the serum. It's in the packets for the next day.
Yeah. Your mask in the fridge. Get yourself some Advanced Genifique Sensitive. That's the one for me.
Yeah.
And load up on your plant food in advance.
It'll be like it never happened.
And you'll be sorted and you can enjoy the festive season guilt-free. Thank you so much, both of you. That was really interesting. It makes me feel like I might get through the party season in one piece. For more information on Lancome, please visit lancome.co.uk. Next up, head chef Sarah Turner is showing us how to nail your red cabbage this Christmas.
Hello, I'm Sarah and I'm head chef at Social Pantry, and I'm here to show you the ultimate Christmas sides. Red cabbage with blood orange and bronze fennel. I hope you enjoy.
Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed that. Red cabbage is honestly my favourite thing about Christmas. What's yours?
Mashed potatoes.
Oh, don't love a roast potato unless they're really fluffy. Anyway, we're not here to talk about Christmas lunch. We're here to talk about nice fluffy knits. Lou, you've pulled together an edit of High Street knitwear.
Yeah.
We've got lots of party wear going on, lots of sequins, lots of good glitz and glam. Actually, there's nothing like a knit, is there,
No.
sometimes? Winnie is ready and waiting in the wings. Da, da, da. In knit number 1, you look so cute. I mean, the earrings are great. Can we do the earrings
The
first?
earrings are amazing. I think what's amazing, I think, this time of year is you can wear a simple knit. I mean, this is not simple, but wear a jazzy earring and suddenly you are evening festive ready. They look so good on you.
I can't take my eyes off you. You look absolutely beautiful, and like you know, just stepped out of Chanel.
I know.
In this Zara number, which is $29.99. I mean,
Bargain.
winner, turkey dinner. You look fab. Does it feel good?
Yeah, it does feel, it's quite nice texture. There's a bit of a bobbly texture on it. It's quite nice. Yeah.
It's a nice
velvet,
fine knit as well.
yeah.
You know, that we've got some chunkier numbers here, but sometimes I think for an evening knit, you want something a little bit thinner. I love the velvet bow at the top. Really pretty.
Love it. Great pick. Those earrings are amazing. Next, we've got another Zara piece. Okay, knit number 2 is also Zara. Let's.
Oh, that is so pretty.
Oh, I really like that. It's very short, isn't it? They're both quite short, which is nice with a high waist.
Yeah, that is lush.
Can we just see the
Amazing, amazing neckline on that.
Kind of boxy-ish.
Yeah, I think that is
Short.
it a medium.
I think it's a medium, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you look so gorgeous, Winnie. I love it. Can I just feel the fabric? Yeah, really nice. And again, 30 quid.
So good. Perfect with leathers, with vinyl. Also, like a satin skirt would look really pretty.
Love it, love it. Thank you. Okay, next, we're going to love this too.
Yeah.
Next, I'm not going to tell you where it's from. So wait and see.
Ooh.
Oh, so sophisticated.
So this is River Island. Again, I just don't think you would expect that.
£48. Looks like Chanel. Looks really glamorous. I love that. That's really grown up, isn't it?
I love that. I actually would prefer that with like whitewash or like a light wash denim.
Yeah, I think
and a white t-shirt and kind of toughen up a bit. I think you can kind of go a little bit prim with this. I think you kind of want to make it a bit more edgy.
I so agree. I also think like loads of makeup, like messy
Smoky
hair, a
eye.
bit grungy.
Yeah.
But I think anyone could wear that though, right?
Yeah, true. Any body shape as well, I think. It's quite flattering.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
And it's like a boucle, isn't it? The material.
Slightly, yeah. It's really nice. And it's got like makes the sleeves a bit puffier with a bit of elasticated hair.
Yeah, I like that because
Nice.
sometimes you feel quite restricted in a jacket. That's definitely a knit.
Yeah, and it's a bit more stiff, I think, like that,
Yeah.
whereas that feels a bit more relaxed and easy.
Gorgeous. Okay, number 4. We're changing things up a bit.
Yeah, a bit more cozy.
This is you.
I can't wait to see this on.
This is the one she's the most excited. I was like, that's a bit boring. She's like, that's my favourite.
Yeah, I actually had a message from Charlotte this morning saying I cannot wait to come in and try this on today.
The lilac jumper.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It looks really lovely.
It's really, really nice.
Your skin and that colour is like a winning combo.
Oh, I love
Beautiful.
it. The sleeves. I love the chunky neck on it.
Yeah.
The colour. Oh my God, it looks so perfect as well with those earrings.
It really does look amazing.
And your makeup. Winnie, you need this.
Honestly, I
That's
need
why
it.
you're fashion director and I'm not.
Love it.
It feels so soft, please. Like
It does
it's
feel really
so
soft, yeah.
nice.
Where's this from, Lou?
It's from Bowden.
It's £280.
It is
Okay.
expensive. I think it is actually cashmere.
It is.
It comes in a couple of other colourways, but this one is exceptional.
But to me, something that relaxed with that earring is what it's all about.
Yeah.
And that colour was made for you.
Love
It
it.
looks so pretty.
Like cotton candy kind of lilac-y. Just right.
I feel like a granny in lilac. You love it.
I love
Winnie
lilac.
looks insane.
Yeah.
Amazing. We've got a little bit of a touch of lilac in this one next.
Lovely.
Right. Knit number, I've lost count. Anyway, the next knit, Winnie, is a black embroidered cable knit cardigan from River Island. Would you come out? Oh,
So lovely.
that's so pretty. I'm getting real Love Shack,
Yeah.
needle and thread vibes.
Yeah, very.
Over
Really like
here.
subtle detail with the florals. And I think florals then on black makes it feel less twee.
Yeah, it's really nice that. It's a really nice combo. Can I see it with the earrings? Yeah, a great, lovely, bit longer as well if you want to cover the butt.
Yeah.
I think it looks really expensive.
It does look really expensive.
It's lovely. Feel
Again,
good.
I think with the lighter blue flowers, you could also wear that with a denim. Like you kind of got a really good like neutral base for that. But I think you can wear that different ways.
Definitely. Yeah.
Feel
Really
good?
nice. Yeah, it does feel good. It's like it feels nice and chunky and
Feels
warm.
like you can eat your Christmas lunch in that.
Definitely. Yeah, definitely.
Great. Good one. Okay. Next we have, this is one of my faves.
This is very you.
Next we've got Reiss. You have done some amazing knits this season.
Yeah, seriously good.
Da, da, da. Oh, I like it. I like it.
Oh yeah, so
real
nice.
cake vibes.
Yeah.
Really, really chic. Love the neckline. Again,
Really
just
nice.
those earrings are really working.
Yeah,
quite
they
well.
work
I
with
wear
everything.
tonight.
Oh yeah, perfect.
Oh God. Anyway, it's our Christmas party. I'm wondering what to wear. Anyway, I absolutely adore that. To me, that is what I want to wear on a Friday night with a blazer, with leathers, with a great pair of earrings. Like that is my total go-to, and you could wear that to work. I mean, day to night.
Yeah.
There it is. Fabulous.
Yeah, it feels really, really nice.
Does
And,
it?
Yeah, it feels like kind of supporting and kind of like really nice. Lovely.
Heaven. That is.
Love that as well with like camel tailored trousers. I think that would look super, super chic.
Yeah.
Really
Dream.
nice.
Perfect.
Really
Absolute
nice.
perfection. Well done, Reiss. They are nailing it. Great. Okay. We've got another Reiss on the rail. This one I actually own. So I'm excited to see how you look in it. Just haven't worn it yet. Here she comes. Nice. I love this.
Really different vibe to the rest of them. Like way more sophisticated and chic and kind of grown up.
Yeah.
How do you feel?
It's a bit cool. I feel like quite cool with
Yeah.
it. Like I go out for drinks with the girls, like
Yeah.
this, and just it feels really grown up.
It's not what you expect from a knit, is it?
No, not really, but you know, I quite like it.
I like it because again, everything's covered, but it's a bit of skin, so it's a bit sexy. I'm liking a bit of cutout.
Yeah.
It's really
It's like
cool.
it's done well. It's like a cut-out trend done well, I think.
Yeah.
But
So
it
that-
really needs the shoulders. I think if
Yeah.
if that had the sleeves, it
Oh,
would
yeah,
it would not
Yeah.
be cool. Whereas it feels way more on
Definitely.
trend.
That's what Reiss is doing really well. That one that Polly wore in the party wear lookbook.
Yes.
The white one with the kind of cut out here.
Yeah.
Anyway, I love it. Just a bit of skin on show, not too much.
And I really like the colour actually. It's kind of like a teal. That's great.
Yeah, I think mine's like a dark grey.
Yeah.
Anyway, that colour looks great on you.
Love it.
Okay, next we're going for a slightly different look. We'll go for a cardigan, an open cardigan with a cami.
Yeah.
This is a White Company number.
Nice.
Oh,
Love that. I love it too. Okay, this is actually mine. Let you into the secret. I was like, I think we should have this in the... I did an event with them and I had to pick an outfit and I chose this and I've lived in it.
So nice. I love the front bit. It kind of looks really cool. You can like wrap it around.
Oh, it looks so good on you. I knew it would.
Yeah, it looks so good on you. I love just like how easy and throw on
Yeah.
it is. And as you said, you could definitely belt it. If you kind of wanted
Definitely.
to make more of a statement of it, or just have it nice and loose with a pretty cami underneath. You don't need much else.
Yeah.
I love how it looks on you. And I'm a real blazer girl in the evenings.
Yeah.
But sometimes if you're entertaining at home,
Yeah.
I felt quite restricted in a blazer. It feels a bit formal in your own house. I'll
totally
wear it
agree.
in someone else's house, but not in my own, which is really weird.
know what you
but
mean.
that at home, I just adore that. I think you look, that is just like
Yeah.
another...
This feels the
dream
best, I
outfit.
think.
Oh,
Yeah,
good.
it feels really nice.
Oh, I'm good. I dug my heels in on that one. Looks lovely. Gorgeous, gorgeous. And very reasonable, lovely quality.
And White Company also not somewhere I think you'd expect to go for knits this time of year.
Greatness.
Gorgeous.
Greatness. Okay. What a great selection. Well done, Lou. And I'm thrilled with my additional knit. Thank you so much, Winnie. You always look so gorgeous. And I love a try on. Now, next today, Heather is here with her picks of what to buy the people on your Christmas shopping list this year.
Hello, my name's Heather and this is what I'm buying people this Christmas. So first up, my mum's a massive fan of cooking, so I've decided to get her the new Ottolenghi book because this one isn't as tricky as some of his other ones. And the good thing is, if you get it from Sous Chef, they also send you some of the harder to find ingredients that come with each book. So this one's got some Aleppo pepper, it's got some za'atar, and it's also got some dried black limes, which are obviously really tricky to find. And yeah, it all comes in a really nice gift bag with the book, and there are loads of different ones to choose from, such as Nigella's new one as well. So if there are any keen cooks you need to look for, then definitely give that a look. So next up is my granddad, who, like most grandparents, is really tricky to buy for, but he does love tinned fish. So I've basically got him this new selection from a restaurant in Cornwall called Rockfish, who basically created this gift pack of loads of different fish, all in these really, really nicely designed boxes. So they've got sardines, there are mussels even, calamari, all from UK coast. And yeah, I think it's definitely something that he could make use of at home. So next up is my boyfriend's mum, and luckily she likes lots of the same things I do, so I've decided to get her this Bamford set of hand wash and a hand and body lotion as well. And it comes in these really, really lovely bottles and they smell absolutely amazing, so you really can't go wrong with them. So I know that most 3-year-olds like horrible cars that are really noisy and plastic, but nevertheless I've decided to get my 3-year-old nephew this nice wooden car from a French brand called Villac. It's sold in loads of different shops like the Conran shop and like Eddie, like nice kids shop. So I basically think it's one of those nice things that he'll be able to hopefully keep for a few years to come, but I'm sure as it's a car he'll absolutely love playing with it too. DS & Durga is one of my favourite fragrance brands, and they've recently started doing air fresheners for your car in all their favourite scents. So there's Holy Fig, there's Big Sur After Rain, which smells absolutely amazing, and Portable Fireplace as well. So you get this really nice gift box which you could either sort of split up and give to individual people or just give to anyone who's got a car who might appreciate something that smells better than the usual pine scents you get. So Sarah Brown is a brand that I've discovered through the fashion team at SheerLuxe, and she basically makes these amazing handmade cotton pyjamas, and it's definitely something that I know because I'll love, my sister will also really appreciate. So I've decided to get her this pair that are navy with a really nice sort of scalloped pink trim that I'm sure she'll really enjoy wearing once she opens them on Christmas Day. To Age With Love's been my favourite cookbook this year, and it's an American author called Hetty McKinnon who has basically written, this sort of cookbook love letter to Asia, and it's just got some insane lovely food, including, you know, everything from noodles through to really healthy salad. And I know it's exactly the kind of thing that my boyfriend's sister will also want to cook from. So I have bought one for her too. And yeah, if you really like Asian ingredients and Asian food, it's definitely one having a look at yourself. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found some inspiration there, and Merry Christmas.
Thank you, Heather. So many great recommendations as always. Now, if you aren't sure what to wear this festive season, then have no fear, Reiss, as usual, has you covered. A few weeks ago, the fashion team threw a little party to showcase the brand's best party pieces. Take a look. Wow, you all looked amazing. I loved it. Now, earlier this week, we caught up with the original male supermodel, David Gandy. Don't go away, ladies. I hope you enjoy this one.
Your shell suits could come back. I mean, like, don't diss the shell suit. First fashion memory, my mum used to say I used to dress myself, and I sort of remember putting an outfit together, weirdly, when I was probably about, I don't know, 4, 5. No, I was more utilitarian, sporty-esque kind of thing. I mean, literally me and my friends were playing football, cricket, rugby, we were just in tracksuits. I mean, we had like the English shell suit. And I remember me and my best friend would just rock that out for a couple of years. Your shell suits could come back. I mean, like, don't diss the shell suit. It has to be Dolce & Gabbana light blue. My agent called me and said they're talking about doing a fragrance. We didn't know who it was. And then, yeah, I got the call, we had got it, and then I had to be on a flight to over to Naples to go and shoot it. I don't think anything, I mean, there's been some astonishing moments, but that was the, I think when we were coming back actually, so we were sort of leaving Capri and we had shot light blue at that point, and I think you just got the feeling that it was going to be something special, something that people were really, really going to take notice of. And then the sunset was going down, we were heading back to Naples, and it was sort of thing, it's sort of probably how people associate that our lives are like in the fashion street every day, which is very untrue. I was more likely to be on the 22 bus down the Fulham Road. But that is sort of how I imagined it's sort of the dream scenario to be. I've got some great stories. I'm not sure if I could share them. No, I've got some great stories. I mean, met some incredible people. Yeah, I mean, sometimes you just have to pinch yourself. I mean, we were at a Dolce party and it was for their big anniversary once. And I mean, just everyone was there, Matthew McConaughey and J-Lo and everyone. And I remember Diana Ross. So the music was going at the event, and then Diana Ross started. She came on, everyone got up, and I was like, where everyone's going? And I actually realised it was Diana Ross singing on stage, which was I was brought up on soul and Motown, so that was pretty amazing. There's been a few. I remember I'm slightly colourblind, so I get my colours wrong a bit sometimes. I went out, but now this is quite fashionable, but years ago it wasn't. It was like green is now quite in, and I've got green suits, I bought green suits, but I went out in a green suit thinking it was grey for some reason, and everyone sort of said, why are you wearing a green suit? Maybe I was just years ahead of my time, I don't know. I'd probably have to go and save one of my suits, I have to say, in that regard. And there's one by a Savile Row tailor, and they actually started or invented the evening suit. So how people interpret the evening suit, it should be midnight blue, it should be a wide collar, and it's a very special historic piece, so probably that. Be yourself in many ways, know what fits you, don't try and follow trends, be an individual and have the confidence to pull that off, really. Ryan Gosling gets it right a lot, and he doesn't look, you don't feel like it's styled, you feel like he's just got that natural old Hollywood, he just looks good in anything, so yeah, he's probably my style guru at the moment. Prince Charles is one of my heroes. He just is sort of an icon in tailoring in many ways, and just sort of gets it right all the time. I've had the pleasure of meeting him a couple of times as well, and he's just absolutely lovely. And he absolutely killed me. I thought I was in a fantastic velvet suit, and then he came in like full, he had a kilt on and velvet sort of waistcoat and everything else. So I think we were up in Scotland at that time. So yeah, he absolutely wiped the floor with me that night with style. I have 2 young daughters, so I wake up all through the night. I don't think I've had a full night's sleep in about 3 years, but I'm usually up with my 3-year-old about 6:45, 7. Me trying to get her back to sleep so I can have half an hour more in bed. Nothing. I'm a terrible breakfast person. I know everyone will say to me that breakfast is the most important, meal of the day. I've never gone on that. I've never been a breakfast person. I'm just with my daughters. My little 3-year-old is my sort of little best mate now, really. So we just go off and do whatever. We were swimming this weekend. We're going to take the dog for a walk. We're in soft play. It's just entertaining and exhausting her, really. That is my weekends now. I mean, I'm a dad now. I don't go out. I try and have a slightly different philosophy with business, whether it comes to either employees or living with clients or anything else. I always try and take a more of a sympathetic view on stuff and try and compromise a lot more than some people do. I've learned from some great businessmen. Dolce & Gabbana, I've seen them run their brand now for 25, 30 years, and they're still at the forefront, making every decision sort of along the way, and that's how I've decided to run my business. It's been in my head for about 10 years. I wasn't sure how it was going to look. I wanted to go back to basics and learn everything about sort of designing, creating, factories, lead times, the whole thing. I did that for nearly sort of 7, 8 years. And we came up with the concept of well-wear, which is sort of function of apparel and well-being, mixing sort of fashion, function and feeling for the first time. We wanted to build on the quality, the sustainability elements of it. We wanted to bring in those style credentials. This isn't new stuff. This is it's been around for years, so there's some tailoring aspects into, but also using the modern sort of technology of well-wear breathe and well-wear care, which are special things that are sort of washed into the items as well. I mean, the Henley is one of my favourite pieces because that is specially made for us at the factories, which is a stunning piece. Also helps that Daniel Craig is in a off-white Henley for the most of the new Bond film. I live in sweatshirts, so and now kind of hoodies. So people used to ask me, right, and I used to be so pedantic about where I'd buy my hoodies and sweatshirts from, why I wear them, and this is what we looked at really with David Gandy Well-Wear, the science of what makes good clothing. Why do we go back to those favourite pieces? Why do we wear them for years? And and that's all to do with style, the necklines. We've tried to make them the softest we can. It's to do with the loop back, the fleece back, and they're two of my favourite sort of pieces because that's basically what I live in. And then we've sort of done sort of other pieces before. I love this piece because it's got the very traditional sort of shawl collar. It's a piece where we talked about what we get up in the morning and wear, and we said sort of we wear sort of sweatshirts, but if we made a dressing gown from a sweat and a fleece back, how comfortable it would be. And then we've done other pieces, the polo, which is actually our most popular piece at the moment that people are buying, and then we've gone into sort of much more everyday wear. I'm wearing the shawl collar, and then we've gone into the sweat bomber. We've done the gilet at the same time. The emphasis on this doesn't stop. This is, even in the evenings, and I'm answering to customers. I'm the founder, I'm the creative director. I'm making sure that the customers are all happy. You can't get away from that on sort of personal messaging on Instagram now. So people will literally contact me again, what should I buy my husband for Christmas? And will this fit him? I don't know, I've never met him. But I try and give them advice, and yeah, it doesn't stop, and we've already worked on, so there's a drop in February, there's a drop in summer, and then we're going to start looking at winter next year.
So that's it for today. Thank you so much to Megan, Michaella, Sarah, and of course Heather, Lou and Winnie. And David. Next week is our final show of 2021. It's going to be a Christmas cracker. I didn't write the script. Anyway, we will have the best supermarket wines and bubbles with Amelia Singer. Who else? A Christmas wardrobe Q&A, more food with Sarah Turner, plus gift ideas with Laura Black. You won't want to miss it. In the meantime, we would love it if you would give us a comment, a thumbs up, and do please subscribe if you haven't yet. Have a wonderful day wherever you are. Bye-bye.